Hello, I'm Amy Caldwell, and I'm going to show you how I mark a lower body lift. My first mark is a vertical line approximately 6 centimeters above the anterior vulvar commissure. The line then angles gently superiorly following the pannus. If you angle the line more superiorly, you're going to get better waist accentuation. If you angle the line more inferiorly, you're going to get better lateral thigh correction. In general, my pattern is a Goldilocks approach between the two to get some waist accentuation but also correct the lateral thighs. I then mark a tentative superior excision, but that will not be determined until I do my undermining. My posterior marks start at the top of the gluteal crease, and that line angles inferiorly to capture the laxity, which is always inferior. I then do a pinch test to determine the superior portion of the excision. I then start in the midline and do my connection of the dots to complete the excision. I then want to do a mirror image mark on the opposite side. I drop vertical lines about 10 centimeters from the midline and 20 centimeters, and then I'm going to mark the distance, the vertical distance of those lines. After this, I'm going to transpose the marks to the opposite side. I first mark my inferior line, and then I'm going to drop my vertical lines about 10 centimeters from the midline and 20 centimeters from the midline. I can then mark the exact distance similar to the opposite side. I then connect the dots. Finally, I'm going to mark the lateral part. This is going to connect the anterior and posterior excisions. In general, it's a slight gentle slope inferiorly on both sides. I do this first on one side, then on the opposite side. The marks are always checked in the operating room once the patient is asleep.